Hello from Chicago, but live from South Korea. Bearbrick is life. My amazing brother-in-law visited the MCM store in Korea for the latest Medicom Toy exhibition. Currently in Korea, there are various art exhibitions around the city called the Frieze Art Fair. The Frieze Art Fair originated in 2003 in London, and over the years, the brand has expanded to include a series of major events across the globe. In 2022, Frieze Seoul started and is still being held annually at the COEX in Gangnam, like the area from Psy's Gangnam Style, by incorporating a rich program of galleries, performances, talks, and exhibitions. This September, the global luxury house MCM had their own exhibition by unveiling new Bearbricks in the MCM Wonderland at the MCM Haus, which is an immersive multi-sensory exhibition located in Cheongdam. The exhibition features three amazing companies and artists, INDEN-YA, Ken Yashiki, and Nobuki Hizume, three artists whose works transformed Bearbricks into an unexpected forms of cultural expression. Through the iconic Bearbrick form, the exhibition becomes a canvas where Japanese craftsmanship meets contemporary art and imagination intersected with identity. This is the fifth collaboration between the two brands, Medicom Toy and MCM. For the latest exhibition and release, there were three Bearbricks that were released to the public for purchase. Here's the wooden Bearbrick by Karimoku. Karimoku is a Japanese furniture manufacturer, best known for his high-quality wooden furniture that blends traditional Japanese craftsmanship and modern design. This one right here is the most popular and first of its kind. It's a Bearbrick created using deer skin, Japanese company called INDEN-YA. On the back here, we see the big 1000%, which is the very first MCM Bearbrick back in 2021. And the red and the purple one, that's the fourth iteration for the latest release called Joker, as well as Harley Quinn. The two recent releases are very popular. They're well made, and you can see the chrome finish in the back for the Joker movie number 2 with Joaquin Phoenix as well as Lady Gaga. At this moment, I challenge you to write the name Joaquin Phoenix. It's pretty hard to spell. This is the third iteration. That's the one that was released only in Japan. Here's the black one, the Visetos pattern. It also came with a corresponding 100%. And here on the first floor, you could continue seeing some of their modern MCM apparels, as well as other goods that are for sale to the public. So the first exhibition is right directly at the exhibition entrance. We get to see some of the art by Nobuki Hizume. Nobuki Hizume is an artist that presents an avant-garde millinery, which are women's hat, and his designs are sitting on top of Bearbrick figures. His high fashion hats, known for their surreal silhouettes and theoretical presence, they definitely transform the Bearbrick collectible into an exploration of identity, silhouette, and a wearable art. Pretty fascinating. Still on the first floor, we get to see some Bearbricks hanging from the ceiling. These are 1000% without any specifically designed, just to showcase the iconic Bearbrick platform. But on the bottom, with mirrors, you could see the first iteration of the MCM collaboration, as well as the second one. Pretty fascinating too, because it kind of resembles to the first annual BWWT event that took place in Japan. So on the bottom here, that's the first iteration of the MCM collaboration. You could see the 100%, which was the second release of the MCM Bearbrick. Definitely a photo op for a lot of people. And you can see my brother-in-law doing his best to take some videos. The exhibition tour really started on the 5th floor, with the entire floor dedicated to INDEN-YA. Similar to Karimoku Royal Selangor, we have a Japanese company called INDEN-YA, which was founded in 1582. Yes, that's right, in the 16th century. You can see the deer here, which gives the hint of their primary material used in their handmade products. INDEN-YA is a company renowned for safeguarding the centuries-old Koshu Inden technique, and they primarily work with deer skin and hand-applied techniques, and they have been carrying this craftsmanship for many generations now. Here you could see another first release of the MCM Bearbrick with the iconic Visetos pattern and the color cognac. Now here's the incredible Bearbrick by INDEN-YA. This 1000% is not for sale, and the texture feels very soft and luxury, as deer leather is far rarer leather in the market. The deer leather is more durable and lighter than the typical leathers that we are familiar with. This 1000% was definitely not for sale, unfortunately. INDEN-YA's inspiration comes from the nature, and they are infused onto their pattern designs. So here you could see various dragon flowers. This is right here, snow-covered Mount Fuji. These are wave patterns, as Japan is surrounded by ocean, as it's an island. Here you could see the iconic Visetos MCM pattern. These are various goods from INDEN-YA. And right in the middle, they had another display to continue showcasing some of the products by the company, as well as their iconic patterns that they use. Here's the iconic MCM signature monogram called Visetos. MCM was created in Germany back in 1976, and this pattern was released with the iconic cognac color. The 400% deer leather edition was for sale to the public. It was a little too pricey for anybody to grab. I think the retail price was a little over $3,000. The final artist is Ken Yashiki. Ken Yashiki's exhibition was on the 3rd floor. Artist Ken Yashiki was born in 1983 and is a very young and considered a rising star in Japan. A lot of the displayed Ken Yashiki's Bearbricks were autographed on the display, and unfortunately the signed versions were not for sale. These retailed about $200 US. So moving to the exhibition, you could see a little bit close-up of the actual Bearbrick design. The Bearbrick design was based on some of the memorabilia from his first daughter. When his first daughter was born, unfortunately she had a heart disease where she had a hole in the heart. Artist Ken Yashiki was devastated and felt lost. It was through his artwork where he was able to recoup that emotion, and thankfully his daughter has now recovered her health. The overall Bearbrick design, you can see, contains kids elements because it's based on the garments and old clothing from his daughter. The 1000% Bearbrick displayed right here is a truly custom-made Bearbrick that will be showcased in the upcoming Bearbrick Worldwide Tour in Korea. What inspired him was this art that he released in 2016 called Paus Usa Usa. This is what led to the Bearbrick design. It's pretty incredible how something so personal to him became an artistic Bearbrick for us collectors. So you can also see the dog from Crayon Shin-chan as an Easter egg on his art. There's a giant MCM Bearbrick amidst the sea of cosmos flowers, which is also the artist's favorite flower. Something very personal, something very unique. Finally, Ken Yashiki also contributed on the MCM logo for 2025. So 2 years ago, the MCM company rebranded their main MCM logo. And on this exhibition, this logo right here is filled with the various patterns and garments over the years. So MCM employees can recognize right away exactly this component of the logo was created with what pattern and what garment from what year. So very similar to his Bearbrick, there's bunch of his garments from his first daughter just kind of weaved into the Bearbrick design and his Paus Usa Usa art form. Very similar to that nature, he did that for the MCM logo for this exhibition. For me, I'm just looking at the exhibition through video, but I wish I was there, and look how incredible the exhibition is. So coming down the stairs, now we're at the second floor of the MCM store. Here on the second floor, you can see various MCM products that are sold to the general public. What they're saying is that the brand is continuously attempting to reach more of the youth audience. They're aiming for a more trendy audience by introducing such a tech wear like this, more useful logos on more vibrant colors, and of course you can see their iconic pattern Visetos that will always be weaved into various of their products. But it's a really nice store, and here, enjoy the store walkthrough. So now at the bottom floor of the MCM Toy, they have a coffee shop, like a cafe, where you could enjoy some pastry as well as tea and coffee. For the Bearbrick community in South Korea, they were able to also obtain a goodie, which was none other than a Bearbrick chocolate. It's pretty awesome. And here it is. So they created a chocolate with the Bearbrick shape, and this was gifted to the people who were able to come and were part of the Korean Bearbrick community. This is my brother-in-law enjoying a nice little pastry. I think that's a sandwich with a cup of coffee. Thanks again for filming this video, man. Thank you. Hope you all enjoyed this walkthrough of the latest MCM exhibition in Korea filmed by my brother-in-law. This channel will continue to bring you the latest and the greatest Bearbrick content from around the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again at the BWWT in Seoul. Don't miss it!